supposed to know it's recording. That's why I kept it going, so you wouldn't know.
That's dope too. I like that. My boy been expressing himself.
Rep the set, yeah, gotta rep the set. Rep the set, yeah, gotta rep the set.
And welcome back to another episode of the Set Vlog Show. I know it's been a little bit too long, but you know, the Lord working on me, y'all. He gonna get me right, because you know, these videos gonna come more constant. So you got the Lord work his magic. Don't rush me, okay? All right. Now, I have a returning guest who I've had before, and I have some new ones. This is, as you guys know, the owner of the clothing brand MAR, and now he has some other people with him, his group. I'm gonna let him introduce his group and then let them introduce themselves.
All right, so my name is Tyler Upshur, the owner of MAR and Society, and I design the majority of my clothing. Trying to get more into that, and this is Sierra and Matthew, and other than that, they'll pretty much explain themselves.
Hello, I'm Tyler Upshur. I do brand ambassador and styling for the group.
This is Matthew Small. I was a model and ambassador.
Okay. So how did the group Society come about?
So basically, I was just looking for some people that I could like bring on with me to help me expand and grow. And and with Sierra, she's my cousin, and on top of that, she's like really dope as far as like with styling and everything. She got a really dope style, and even though we argue a lot, you know, we still like connect and click on like a lot of different like designs and ideas and stuff. And then Matthew as well, like all through high school, I pretty much got my styles and like ideas from like him. He put me onto like a lot of different brands and things, and I just kind of said, well, hey, you know, I can like incorporate that into what I really like. So that's pretty much how I came along with my group. And then the fourth member who wasn't able to make it today, Malik Williams, he's pretty much he handles like the business side of our business. So yeah, that's how I assembled it before.
Okay. And listen, I love his outfit. When you walked in, I was like, yeah, that's unique. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I love your outfit. That is definitely very different. So do you design like everything, like outfits, hats, shoes? Like what do you necessarily design?
Well, I kind of dibble and dabble around with different things. Like this right here, I made this myself. These hats, I made them. And like I have like drawn shoes and stuff sometimes just to see what it looks like when I'm finished. But I'm working on having a brand. I have a name for it. It's called Chink, and it's basically to honor my grandmother. That's it.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's dope. You don't hear a lot of backstories like that, so that's really dope. What inspired you to? Well, I guess the hats speak for themselves, but what made you choose Black Lives Matter opposed to maybe other issues that are going on out here in society?
I feel like this is a major issue. Like this is an everyday thing that us Black people go through, and it needs to be brought to attention so people will really understand. Like everybody lives matter, but at this moment, like us Black people are really going through things with police brutality.
Yes, and indeed. I love this armor fatigue one is my favorite though. That hat is very hard. I love that hat. And so Matt, I remember you saying you do most of like the photos and modeling and stuff. So do you aspire to be a model or a photographer one day, or what's your like dreams as far as that goes?
I wouldn't really say I aspire to be a model or anything. It's just something that my brother introduced me to, and I just try to help him out there as well as I can.
Oh, okay. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you never know. You might get picked up by somebody who sees it, and then, you know, it could just go from there. So
I told him one day, like, I'm gonna have him like on the cover of a magazine, maybe like XXL or Vogue or something like that.
exactly. we gotta speak existence into your life, man.
Right.
You know, gotta speak it out there. That's how things happen. So this is which number pop-up shop is this for you?
This is my third. This one's in my hometown in Cape Charles/Sheridan, like right on the borderline. My first one was in Jacksonville, Florida. and my second one was in Virginia Beach, Virginia, at Soul Food Kicks. So yeah, this is my third one that I got down, and I want to do at least like 2 or 3 more before this year is over with. I was supposed to do some more over the summer, but things kind of got pushed back. So yeah, I'm working on doing like at least like 2 or 3 more. Not really sure where, but that's coming soon this year, later on this year.
Okay. And of course, we want to say thank you to Cape Vapes for letting us do all of this today. We appreciate
welcome.
it. Miss Debbie back there in the background, she don't want to be seen, but it's okay. She in the cut chilling, right. So where do you see society and MAR going from here?
I see it's going like really, really far. I was telling my brother the other day, like I really want to do more than just clothing and everything. I have like a lot of different things that I was telling you about before, like poetry that I've been working on, and I like to paint, and I've been doing like a lot of artistry since I was in middle school. So what I want to do one day, is, hopefully in Cape Charles or something like that, is like an art exhibit at one of these local art shops, and I want to do like a lot of different paintings, a lot of abstract. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do, and I want to link up some poems that I've been working on lately to those paintings and drawings that I want to do, and that might just be one of the next pop-ups that I do, or maybe it's just something that I might do next year sometime, but that's going to be coming soon as well. And I also want to do, I want us to move into like a certain direction where we're active, like very active in the community, as far as like this Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're working on some things to do within the community as well, to help connect with, or bring us closer together. I know a lot of people that are like, that I graduated with, and that a lot of my peers, like I'm 23 now, and a lot of people that are around my age group, we kind of tend to forget, like where we're from, and a lot of people, they like to move away, and they figure like, hey, like I'm never going back to this place, the Eastern Shore, but in actuality, like this is where the place that birthed us and the place that we grew up, and yeah, and it's like, I feel like most people that live in maybe like Virginia Beach or even like Norfolk or something like that, I don't feel like they say that about where they're from at all, or if somebody's from California or something like that, like this place, the Eastern Shore, is like very, very beautiful, like to me, and I just wish that people would like embrace it more and just show more love to it, rather than just saying like, man, I can't wait to get away from this place, because that's the only thing that truly makes the Eastern Shore like worse than what it is,
right.
Which is not even bad. This is like, there's a lot of people that come here that travel from up north or down south and hop on 95, and they drive through here, and they're all like, I know a lot of people see them like when they go through the bridge, like through the tunnel and stuff, and they're riding really slow. And it's not really because they're scared, but it's because like, they're
just admiring.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
And with me, like it irks my nerves, when people ride really slow through the bridge, but at the same time, it's like,
right.
I know they're scared when they're driving through the tunnel, but when they get on the bridge, they don't really see views that they see when they're on the bridge, because they're in the city, So it's like I said, I love this place, and I just wish that other people that are from here would feel at least half that way, that I feel.
Exactly. It's sort of like a crabs in the barrel type of thing, which is really sad, because like you said, the Eastern Shore it's a beautiful place. It's a very family oriented place. Everybody know everybody, and if everybody, or at least half the people, had that same mentality that I know all of us share about coming back and giving back to our community, then the shore would be a much better place than it is now. Not even saying that it's a horrible place, but it would be a much better place. It would have more opportunities and more things thriving, rather
Everybody
than
just selfish.
right. And it's sad, but it's reality of where we live at.
I've met a lot of people in the 7 cities, and like a lot of people, they don't even though they're from Virginia Beach or wherever, they don't even know about the Eastern Shore, or then if I tell them about the Eastern Shore, they probably know somebody that's like from here, but they're like, man, like they said they hated that place, like this might seem like a lie, but I've heard that like 2 or 3 times, I heard that there isn't much going on over there, but it's actually, it could be a lot more going on over here, but like I said, a lot of people just want to, just get away and just forget about it. But like I said, if you were from like New York or Miami or I don't know, or New Orleans or something like that, you wouldn't feel that way. But I don't understand what drives people to feel that way about this place, because it kind of hurts like a little bit,
Right.
when people that I know, like talk down on this place. It kind of sucks.
Right. That's the
like my parents still live here, like I live
Exactly.
here, and you telling me like where we stay sucks.
Right, and the thing is, it definitely sucks because it's good to get away from here, to move away, and to not live here anymore. Because I mean, me personally, I want to move away and not live here, but I would never forget about here, and I would never not come back
Or
and
talk
do
bad
things
about
or talk bad about it. I grew up here. I love it here. Like we're like 5 minutes away from a beach. Sometimes any place we go. You can't go to many other places and be like, I'm about to go to the beach today and take a 5-minute ride and get to the beach.
Yeah.
Or all of the local places we have to eat around here, great places to eat you would never think to even go to, because you on the highway, you're like, I'm not stopping there and getting no food, and that's probably the best food you probably would have ever had.
Yeah.
So it's so many beautiful aspects of here. And so it's okay, and that's not even talking bad about people who choose to live here, but it's even people who still choose to live here and still talk bad about it. You're living here, but you're not trying to do nothing to help other people with living here, succeed and things like that. So I always love to hear folks, especially our age, wanting to do positive things for our community, because if we have more people like that, then the next generation to come behind us will have more opportunities than what was afforded to us when we were growing up.
Yep.
So
Like I
that's
was saying,
always
though,
awesome.
like with the other things that we're going to work on, like within the upcoming months. Can't really speak on them right now, but we're going to try to do something where we can like bring people like together. I know I said that before, but like I said, a lot of things have been coming up, so hopefully that'll happen like around like Thanksgiving and Christmas, where MAR Society will be joining hands with
And
Really
set,
Yeah.
we in there too.
So we're gonna pretty much try to just bring people closer together, and hopefully people see this interview and they and they jump on board with that.
Right. And the great thing about it is, I know, like, we have a lot of supporters. People come up to me all the time, and they'll even be asking me, like, when you gonna do your next video? I'm missing your videos and things, and we have a lot of supporters. So I know that once the idea gets out there, then the ball is just gonna start rolling from there. So the support will be there. It's just all about whenever the idea finally drops and things like that. But it's just wonderful to hear somebody. I mean, we're not that far apart in age, but of our age group have such a grown up mentality and not just be thinking about I wasn't gonna say that, but you knew what I meant. I was trying to keep it, I'm a preacher's daughter. I was trying to keep it, little for people who watch this. Yeah, but it's good. That shows you that, being brought up, even people who may not have been brought up by 2-parent homes, they might have a single parent home, things like that. There are still ways for you to make a living for yourself and do great things with your life. So I just be wanting, that's not proper English, I just want kids who are in like high school and things to look at these videos and see us trying to do better for ourselves. We've done things like we went to college and we have decent jobs and we're trying to make strides in our lives to do better things. So we want people behind us to see, like, look at us. We graduated from the same high school y'all graduated from. We did the same curricular activities y'all did. It's a way to do things and not just get caught up in the streets. I thank you guys for being here and sharing your stories and what drives you guys to do this every day. I appreciate it. I'm always grabbing for inspiration from other people who come on my channel. So I always appreciate the love and support. you always support me. You've been rocking since we first did our first interview. So, you know, every time you call me, I'm always there. So, you know, thank you guys. Any last things y'all want to say before we get out of here? Because we hungry. We got to eat, y'all.
Support local businesses, always.
Support Cape Vapes. We appreciate them. Support Cape Vapes. 100%. And yes, support all other local businesses. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining the set. And, you know, be on the lookout for another video. As you know, I'm going to keep coming. I promise. All right, you guys. See ya.
Playing at 50 with old. And I got nothing for anyone frontin'. It's simple, we stick to the code. Yeah, keep it 100 with squad. Playing at 50 with hoes. And I got nothing for anyone frontin'. It's simple, I stick to the code. Yeah, made me a grip off a show.